sweat on the table. I'm sorry.
Great. I just want to start this. That's all. You're good.
It's just a public hearing.
Open the town board meeting for the public hearing pertaining to the Square Water District proposing increase and improvements of the facilities. Open for comment.
I don't have any comments on that, but I got a message at the shop. Some kid from Oriskany was going up Parasol Road. One of the manholes flipped up and blew his tire. Yeah. But this morning, I was on United Street, and somebody was going up there, and it sounded like a gunshot, and somebody hit it, so one of them was loose.
Okay.
So, I just don't know what to do. I told him, I said, he's like, well, I'd like somebody to pay for my tire. I said, well, I don't have the authority to do that, so I don't know.
He says
He
his
said
insurance
He said he tried to
deductible.
turn his insurance, and the deductible's higher than that, so. But, I don't know, I just didn't know what to do. But I got ahold of Bill Murphy, because of course, right now, the county's not doing any rehabs on manholes and grass pipe.
Yeah.
So, they can replace that ring in the top section of that manhole. I just gotta drive up there over all of them to see which one it is, cause I'm not sure. But one did make, something made a noise this morning like that, so after that, I got that message, I was like, that must have been what it was. So, what's up?
He just wants his tire paid for.
Yeah, well, he said he's out $700.
What?
I don't know what kind of tire he bought, but it must have been gold plated. So,
Well, unless it damages rim too.
yeah, if that's the case, I don't know, somebody else is probably gonna have to talk to him other than me, right? I mean. Look at
Who's that? It's me.
I didn't know if he had to, if Tony had to or not, I just didn't know.
I imagine Tony's gonna
I'll
want to
write
go
this
through
better.
insurance.
I'll write this better and leave it with you. Alright?
Did he give you a bill, or did he just?
No, he just told me, and I told him that somebody else had to take care of it, so it wasn't worth giving me all the
Yeah.
particulars.
And that's pretty much what I said. I said, you're gonna either, they're not gonna do anything without, a claim of some sort.
He said he has the
Well, you're
police
welcome to
report
talk to Joe.
and something else, he
Alright,
says, so.
okay.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, and that's what, yeah, right.
Alright, Joe, so.
Yeah, I just never had that happen before, so.
Put the repair out into the RFP.
Yeah. Get in the newspaper.
Hit his front, when the top hit with front tire.
Alright, we'll get it squared up like
So, it's-
Michelle is sick today, that's right, she's not here, so. Again, just a reminder of that.
One of the manhole covers popped up and blew his tire. And I was on the United Street this morning, and I heard somebody was going up there and said,
Jack, so is the game plan, once we get this squared up, we're gonna start, putting it out the gate kind of a thing, is that kind of where we're at? Alright,
So just, for the public hearing, keep in mind, we did do a map plan report in 2020, that's updated now for 2025 relative to 8 million.
okay,
Keep in mind, the original 2020 had that 5 million at 3.5% for 30 years. So as I indicated earlier, user costs are basically the same. This is a $3 million WIA grant is the difference.
okay,
You just should, you did, I got a copy of it as well. EFC came back and said we extended our WIA grant.
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
And of course, they would do that knowing the funding. So once we get through these proceedings, we'll fire that back off the EFC and, obviously they'll look to move to closing.
alright,
Let's see from, so ORC prepared your, step one, step two, public hearing notice. Game plan would be public hearing, close the public hearing, and then proceeding tonight would be public interest order and bond resolution. Would
Okay.
you approve that?
alright,
And then just keep in mind, as with all these proceedings, and Doug's usually very good about it, there's a laundry list of, hey, you gotta take care of these things.
sure,
To make it official,
good,
okay?
yeah,
From a seeker standpoint, seeker, no changes in seeker, we didn't, change the treatment plan, no major increases in work. All the quote additive, new stuff related to instrumentation control and providing electric services for a few sites that didn't have them.
okay,
And then more importantly, we're trying to take care of, and in fact, this is the project that's already been bid, contract 9.
yes,
That's the contract, executed contract for it. That does include electric services to a couple of your tank sites.
yeah,
One of the things that we're trying to take care of in this project that's been hanging out there is the Paris Hill tank and that whole altitude valve configuration relative to, basically your PRV vault that's down at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
And, that locks each other out. I mean, now we know how that's locking each other out, and there's a correction under contract 9 to fix that.
Okay, oh, good,
So,
alright.
so now, instead of that water storage tank basically being full all the time, running down the system, the new controls will allow that to go up and down, turn
Okay.
over the water. So, so that'll be a nice improvement.
Yeah, sure.
Okay? So project wise, we have the treatment plant here, it's been ready to go, we did get approval on the treatment plant. My only thought on it is, timing of the bidding.
Yeah,
So normally we'd not put a treatment plant out in September, because a lot of the contractors are still busy working on treatment plants.
okay,
So the better time to bid a treatment plan is, maybe the November, December, January timeframe.
okay,
But we could bid the treatment plant, if you decide that, hey, I just want it out of here, we can give you an advertisement for bid and bid the treatment plant.
okay,
I'm inclined to say just wait, maybe in your October meeting, we'll set the bid date.
okay,
Normally a treatment plant is at least, 4 weeks to bid. And keep in mind on this, so you got a contract 5 proposed, which is general, the water treatment plant, which is the building and all the treatment equipment. You got a contract 6, which is all the electrical. So again, that's electrical, that's for the treatment plant, whole new electric service, and then, connecting that to our 2 new production wells. And then, in there you have additive bids that are gonna be all these other sites that need some electric services to do the instrumentation control. Contract 7, which is heating, ventilating, air conditioning for basically the treatment building. Keep in mind, as I mentioned earlier in there, we did do value engineering on 2 different water treatment plant vendors. One of them is like a 3-tank configuration, the other one is a single tank configuration, but 3 sections to it.
okay.
So, and of course you got humidity and stuff like that, we got a heat for the building, so that's under that HVAC contract. And you gotta have heat. And then we have, which already has gone out to bid, is the contract 9. This contract includes, basically a water main, Holman City to church, because that's only a 6-inch and we have backwash requirements, so we needed 8.
Yeah,
And then it also includes a small diameter, low pressure sewer, so that you would have sewer at the treatment plant and also at, Joey's shop next door. And that would all go down and then tie into the county, and we did submit the application for the county for that. Okay, so, rising important, we don't wanna have a septic system at your water treatment plant well source site.
no,
So,
yeah,
okay, so really, that's the, public hearing portion of, what we're trying to accomplish.
okay, alright, yeah, thank you for coming too.
No,
Yeah,
no.
we appreciate it,
It's my job.
it's a lot of info and it's a big price tag on this.
Yes,
But we're in it deep, we're already deep into this project, so.
very.
Yeah.
However, on an aside, so you think about where you guys do stand with Butler Road in good shape now, and now
Yeah.
we're gonna do the pump station, so we have a little water main stuff that needs to be addressed, and then painting of the tank, but you guys are gonna be at a point where you're getting in much better shape.
Yeah, cause some of the materials here, correct, for the cross the
The
street?
pump station for across the
Yeah,
street.
Shane, all right.
It's already here.
The electrical contractor was here yesterday, did call us today, so we're answering a few of those questions, but, it's Marty, they wanna come in and just, as you know, he's already, the biggest lead time was that pump station, it's
It's
already
here.
So rather than doing this in the winter like we did the other one, this will hopefully be done in the fall in nice weather.
Yeah, oh, good.
That'll be nice.
That'd be really nice, instead of climbing down those stairs.
Yeah, and that pump station, the Butler was working very nicely. Very tight system, I stopped today, it's zero, it wasn't even zero, so it's tight.
Did you sit at the picnic table?
Yeah, that's what I told him. That's what I mentioned.
The nice little park.
I don't need anything else.
Mowed in the back there, I said, this site is really nice.
Yeah, it did
It
come
did
out
come out
really
really
nice.
It did too, it's very happy with that.
Yep.
Yeah. And once this one's done too,
Yeah, and the people, obviously Butler Road is extremely happy.
yeah, cause they got pressure up
These
there.
people will be pretty happy.
Yeah.
Cause the people still up in the corner here, when it drops down, they lose shower
Do they?
pressure.
And that will happen with
So it'll be,
Then wasn't there a brownout?
yeah. It's funny, I mentioned that today, when I stopped to sign vouchers, I mentioned it to,
I don't know how you'll remember that.
yeah, I don't know,
That's the former attorney who mentioned that one.
yeah. It never happened,
No.
but
There's no issue.
he was pretty certain of it.
Yeah.
Joe,
Yes.
didn't Clayville approach us at one time about water?
Yep, and then they let it go, and now, I don't know what's gonna happen. I know that, they should have jumped on board in the beginning, as Jack will attest to, because that would have probably more than half paid for our project.
Come on.
Grant money.
Oh, yeah, good, that's engineering, yeah.
Yep.
We spoke of it.
But, the problem is their wells are, I mean, they have no place to put new wells, and their wells are maxed out, so. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so we did help them out over the winter with their tank and ice cream, actually, it's springtime.
That's right.
So, we are gonna do a little evaluation for them, just to say, you know, I look at that system, there's decent money out there for funding for Clayville, you know, it's just a matter of, you know, they decide if they wanna do something or not do something. You know, they've been approached many times about, hey, do you want the town to take over the water system? Do you know, what do you wanna do? And that's really hasn't gone anywhere, so. But we'll see, the next year, they're gonna do a little study, we'll see if anything comes out.
Well, it sounds like they're gonna have to do something.
Yeah. Well, you know, HMI's growing down there, so they're gonna be using more water, and I just don't think we have it, so.
Yeah,
Not we,
No, I know.
you know, Clayville.
well, just look how expensive it's gonna get. You know, it's,
Doesn't get cheaper, as you
No,
guys
I
know.
mean, yeah.
Unless they get, yeah, exactly, I mean, look at our project, we're going about 2020 numbers,
right,
and now look at us, you know, it just kills you.
It's getting more expensive, and I mean, even the quality contractors that are the major contractors we use for large part, like Rome, we just finished up, you know, probably 80,000 feet of 16-inch water main over the last couple of years there. You know, all these contractors we've been working with for the last 30 years, guys who are starting to retire, and the firms aren't selling to, they're just
alright,
folding.
wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, I think, in the next 10 years,
Yeah.
where we see trade, you know, the type of trades that we work in, where
Yeah.
else.
Huh. That's too bad. It's only water.
Water and sewer, water and
It
sewer.
runs downhill, doesn't it? That's all it does.
We got a lot of it coming out all night at 3.
Heard that?
Day-to-day essentials of life.
Yes, that's it. Just got a few minutes, and we'll close up the. Close up the meeting here, or public hearing.
Have you heard anything from, is it Bellamy?
Bill and they came in yesterday and dropped it off for these. So we have, they didn't bring the bond. We had a bring it here with 17 bond, because they wanna.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Too early.
Right, right.
And I look at it.
He was calling, he was
I
calling me a couple
Yeah, I
times.
do, I
about
love
Melanie.
it.
Yeah, he was calling, he's like, we're just wondering if we got it, did we get it? And finally, it was after the last meeting I was here, I called him, I said, you got it, I just signed it, it's on me, you know, so.
Yeah, so then, you know, you think about it, so that's directional drilling, lots of that out there at this day and age, and, you know, you kinda wonder, again, they did another job of ours, but they're very, very high.
Okay.
They're gotten all the.
Yeah, he was eager, he wanted to work, I'm like, okay, I'll call this guy back.
Yeah, I'd love nothing more than to have some new valves.
Yeah, so we'll do pre-con meeting, he's got to give us some submittals,
Okay.
we should be off and running here shortly.
Okay, that's great, all good news. That's more.
You got some left? I did, but I will. Take that down, I'll trade it with them.
There's one, we did one on Butler, right across the street.
I did that, traded it with them, just
Right across
started
where
it.
our heart, it's right across in the woods, it's not the medical side. It's right in there, it's a little shed there, and Joey has to open it up and go downstairs. And it's all right there, but it'll be up top at Butler, you know, Joe will have to go downstairs. We're gonna go like a corner, just stairs, hopefully it's down in there.
National Grid is moving the power.
I always worry about anybody climbing those stairs, it's like a ladder.
It must be not, they were there.
They're doing it daily.
Power lines are on the upside of that road. I mean,
Like, we're not in the back, goes out, it's like screaming down there.
It
just don't work.
No, I don't think too
Well, keep in mind, we're in a pump station, well, over 10 years ago.
but,
Really?
Different township, so hopefully.
I should, you would think
Right.
right now. You would think right now.
Bang, it's good. pretty good.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still banging. We're close, so.
Right? You know?
Second.
7:15?
Or 5:15?
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, it's a piece.
We're gonna close the public hearing, at 5:15 PM. I'm gonna open up the town board, if you would stand for the pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everybody. Alright, motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting held on August 12th, 2025.
So moved.
Second, all in favor? Anybody opposed? Motion to approve the financial statements for the month of August of 2025. Second? All in favor? Any opposed? Alright, well, nobody on the list who we were expecting to talk. Go right down to my communications. Looking for some motions. This is for unexpended from 2024 that we're moving over right now. Alright, so I know it's a little bit later than the 2025 year, but this is what it's getting done right now. So, that being said, we've broken up on the general A 200 line. You see those are the local amounts. We broke those up to go in the revals savings account for the reval. I know Patty wants to do one, so she wants to get reappointed. And one's going into the park reval reserve fund, okay, for problems out of the park. There's no problems out of the park. No. And the last one's for the building reserve fund, for the buildings and the buildings around. So there's roofs, things like that, air conditioners. So we put a little money to the side for rainy days. All right. Let's see, for highway, you see that the DA, there's a highway DA cash, and we're moving that over to the highway reserve, DA 231 for 115,899.75. And a DD, which is 250,000, moving that over on the highway reserve to DB 239. Yeah, DA and DB. All right. Any questions on that? Any questions on that? Okay. All right, I'm just looking for a motion that we can transfer this money as it reads in front of you.
So moved.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. Thank you. Looks like Rick Bostic still wants to be on the board of assessment review. I'm liking it. I like it. So looking for a motion to reappoint Richard Bostic to the Board of Assessment Review for the term of October 1st, 2025 to September 30th of 2030.
That's a long time.
What are you gonna motion on that, please? All right, second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right, let's see. So we just had the public hearing regarding the increase here. So I'm looking for a motion to approving the public interest order, revising the maximum estimate cost to $8 million. Originally it was 5, we're going to 8. Keep in mind again, we have the $3 million grant that we have. For the improvements of the facilities for the Sequoia Consolidation Water District. Again, the increase would be $3,000, so it's like $3 million.
3 million.
$3 million, excuse me.
It was 3.
Wishful thinking.
Ouch.
Okay. It's okay, this is as fast as it was good. Looking for a motion on
I'll
that.
make that.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. All right, that being said, we gotta change some wording here. A motion authorizing issuance of the additional 3 million bonds of the town of Paris to pay the cost of the construction of the groundwater production wells and a new water treatment plant. This is affecting and contact improvements at Holman City Road, on town-owned well site in the town of Paris. Can I get a motion on this? Can I get a second? All in favor? Anybody opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what your body counts.
So there's supposed to be resolutions, I could just call in for a motion on the resolution, I guess.
Yeah.
It just didn't know what bond council was gonna ask for,
Okay.
Yep, they're actually.
They're right resolutions, but I didn't think I could make them resolutions until I make a motion.
No, I,
Is that correct?
we can take care of that.
Yes.
I want to understand that.
I guess you're all set. So, let's see. The standard work week, looks like Wayne, you were nice enough to fill out all your paperwork. So, so a standard 8-day, 8-hour day, is that really what it is?
Yeah.
It's like 8 hours.
That's the most it can be for.
All right.
Yeah, right.
All right, so we're just looking to approve the standard workday for Wayne, and these titles are reporting to the official to New York State local retirement based on the records of activities. Can I get a motion on that, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
He had done it last month, but he had updated his record of activities, so it was just, because we updated it, we need to pass it.
Sounds good to me. A couple things, the fire district. I don't know if they ever, did they actually get that?
I didn't put it in there, I have one here if you need it.
Okay, what's happened here is, the county has reached out to us. Unfortunately, Paris Hill at this time, the fire district, doesn't have an EMT. So the calls are now they're going over to Cassville. All right, so Cassville has an EMT. They're gonna be called for any EMT needs. Cassville will not be called for that district in that area. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happened here. So, sorry about that. I apologize for that. I had that copy for you. I did it with you. But it basically just saying that, unfortunately, at the time, my understanding is probably Ferris Hill is gonna have somebody in training right now to be an EMT, so I don't know if that's the case, but, that's my understanding.
Why'd you go with Castle and not Cleveland?
My understanding was Paris Hill had an option of where they wanted to send their calls to.
Okay.
So so as of right now, it's going to Cassville, so that's the agreement right now. Alright? We got any budget dates. We have the workshop, budget workshop dates here, they're around 5 o'clock. One of these days we have to do a workshop for the budget, for next year's budget. Looking at some dates. Mike, are we kinda aiming for, more of October-ish, you feel? I don't know,
It's really
Up to us.
best
Well,
for you.
you gotta be
but
in on a certain date, I guess, how about that?
Schedule here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, can you refresh me on that?
Let's see, budget workshops in preparation of preliminary. So the tentative budget has to be presented to the board by on or before October 5th. So
Alright, so let's.
sometime after that, and then, let's see, the preliminary budget gets filed with me, and notice of the public hearing is 5 days before that, which is usually around election time, so.
Yeah,
I
sure.
would say before the end of October.
Okay, yeah, you're out, alright. Is there a certain day that don't work for somebody, Mondays or Thursdays or anything like that?
What time?
Yeah, probably around 5 o'clock. Are you open?
Those days are good. Yeah,
Alright.
five is usually.
Is okay, alright. Do you guys wanna aim for maybe, how about like October 7th?
You know what, Thursday I won't make it at 5.
Okay, the 7th is a Tuesday.
Okay, yep.
Is that okay, October 7th at 5 o'clock?
Okay.
Alright, I'll let Danielle know as well, alright, and if we need to schedule another one, we'll just,
JC,
figure it. Yeah, she away?
my niece gets married on the 6th,
Okay,
so she might,
Okay,
I'm assuming
all right.
she's gonna be at the wedding.
makes sense.
Sorry.
No, it's good, no, I appreciate that.
Oh, no, never mind, it's November. Never mind.
October's okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's November.
Thanks for coming, Jenny.
I forgot when.
well, good looking out, man. Good looking out.
Never mind, it's November, I'm a month early.
No, you're good, thank you.
October 7th.
October 7th, 5 PM, we're gonna do our budget workshop. Which, you know, everybody's kinda set in on that. We just do it right down here. We'll just go over line for line of the budget. Just let it know where we're at that. What? Okay, that's all I have. Any questions for me? Alright, clerk, Mike Williamson.
We've been informed the craft fair will be happening again, November 22nd and 23rd from 10 AM to 4 PM. They'll use our parking lot for shuttling people in and out. Town website is currently being redesigned by Munibit. They do tons of them that make it a little more current, and when it comes online, it will be .gov. The other one that we were working with before just isn't panning out. It doesn't seem like they really are gonna give us what we want.
Right.
And are capable of doing it, I don't know. Tarpon Towers, bond, for the cell tower on Crooked Hill Road has been filed in my office, so other than that, it's been pretty much it. I'm still taking in pavilion rentals technically, so basically October's meeting, I'll give you a report on how that went. Yeah, that's all I got, unless anybody has any questions for me.
Questions for Mike? Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Patty,
Hey,
you wanna do this job still?
I do, if you guys will have me.
This is in 2031. Jeez.
Yeah,
Her-
I'll start
her
doing
and
my
Boston.
replacement tomorrow.
It ain't that, no.
2031.
That'll give her a lot of training sometime.
All right.
To do the reval.
So we're looking to reappoint Soul Assessor Patricia Turns for the term of October 1st, 2025 to September 30, 2031.
Your motion on that, please.
I'll make them.
Second. All in favor? Any opposed? All right. Welcome aboard again, Patty.
Thank you very much.
All right. Anything else, Patty? What do you got? Anything else?
No, that's it.
You're on vacation too, huh?
Yes, this week.
Jeez. Thanks for coming in.
We should have known that, huh?
Yeah. Thank you, Patty. Highway, Wayne, what do you got?
Oh, we got a few things. First, I wanna talk about the post office area. Was contacted by a couple of mail carriers here in the last month. And, their complaint was the folks that are piling the stuff on the roads and the developments. Yeah, they're like, Flip actually was the last one to talk to me, and he's like, these people keep putting the stuff on the road, he goes, we're gonna quit delivering their mail. So I don't know if there's some, cause I said, well, are you gonna approach the post office to send something in? I didn't know, it's, but I said, we'd bring it up to the board if it's something that maybe we wanted to address, I mean, it's really illegal to be putting stuff in the road.
Right.
Anyway, and the problem is that, 20 years ago, when we were picking brush in there, you had 3 houses that had brush, now you have 33.
Yeah.
And everything, and these folks are, I can't believe the school hasn't complained about it either, cause it's right out to the, it's
They
out
probably
in the
start.
driving lane.
Yeah. They'll probably start now, right? Because.
Well,
this is their own-
I just don't know if maybe there's something we could put together to, and make us basically just, hey, look, you might lose your mail service if you don't keep your stuff at least on the grass property of the front of your property or
They look
something.
like a little postcard to go out from us.
Yeah, I mean, just, and really, Joe made a good point, it probably should be townwide, don't, because there's people that do it within the whole town. Village also, I mean, we could put it for it's a whole, cause it really pertains to every road, not just the developments anyway. So that, I just don't, you folks, we'd like to word it, just kind of a nice, because, I mean, again, Phil's like, I can't remember who he said stopped him one day, and the problem is up in here is like, we picked brush for 2 days, we actually got the brush down, I bet if you drive up in there, there's a pile of brush in the road. People just, I don't know if they love it in front of their house, or, and we don't have enough hours in a day every week to go pick brush.
You're
and
only
get other
working,
work.
you're only working 8 hours.
Yeah, yeah. 7 to 3.
There.
And they're at 5, and probably leave at 4:30.
Yeah, Patty, you have a list of pretty much everybody in town for something like
Yep,
that?
I can print labels out for every single postcard.
I just,
Okay.
it's, I mean, more or less, we're helping out, I mean, it is, like I say, in the winter, that people, we tell people we pick brush from, April to October, which we just changed that this past year, April, November, and then it's weather permitting, we have to pick leaves, the trucks that pick the brush, we put the bodies and stuff on to pick leaves,
Sure.
but people just keep, in the middle of winter, you go up through there and you're winging all the stuff off with the plow because it's in the road,
Yeah.
in the winter, so.
Think it's something we should have ready for spring, or get it out?
I know, I don't know about really.
I need to see.
Doesn't make
I mean, we're going in that.
for a certain area.
We basically do the whole town once a week, or once a month for a week.
Cause I see a lot of times you guys pick up, they pick up and the next day there's another pile of brush there.
We can come up at 9th Street and pick the stuff at break time and go back down, next pile, there's already 3 piles blowing.
Okay.
When they see you coming, they're like, get it out.
And we try, I know the guy's been great with like putting stuff out on the webpage for when we pick and, give them a week's notice. We were a week behind this time because of paving, obviously, so we got, but anyway, I don't know, just maybe that's something we can throw out for folks to say, Because really, I mean, I can't believe people aren't complaining about driving through there in their own personal vehicles. I mean, it's, you know, somebody's coming, you gotta pull over next to the pile till the next person drives by and what
Yeah,
have you, and it's just, it is a danger
okay,
for everything.
alright.
So, however we can.
So
Are you
we're
gonna
looking,
put it on your Facebook as well?
That totally, we totally, if you, every
I
round
was
we'll
thinking
put
I
on.
would put a thing on there like, you can't put brush out any later, any earlier than the 25th and no later than the 10th.
Yeah, City
And then-
Manager does that.
Yeah, I saw it on their Facebook.
And not in the road.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
can't put
well, the
it
biggest
on.
thing is the road.
Right.
Keep it on your.
Keep it in
People
the
don't
pen,
mind it in
right?
front of the house, I don't care about it.
It's like our commercials.
I just
Put
know
it in
road,
the winter.
I can't remember the other guy's name,
on this.
Flip was the second one. that-
All right, Phil.
I'm like, well, I'll bring it up, I just, I don't care, because he's the one, if you ever go
Sure,
in
commercials.
some of these developments and there's tiles skidding through, he's the one that does it. I push it down the street to the next guy, he don't, you know, we can't pick brush every week. There's nothing, nothing more than nothing.
Okay, alright, what else you got, Wayne?
That was,
That was the post
Post
office.
office.
yeah, post office, I was called a little while back here about a street light on Holman City. They were, I thought they meant the street light was out. 2510 is the address. What's his name, Joey?
That's Jim Jerusalem, Bud's old house.
Yeah, so his dad was actually the one that called and asked, and was curious about street light installation in front of their place, out near the road on the pole. I said, I have to look into it, I know the town does not install streetlights. I contacted the county, the county does nothing with it, you know, we don't take care, that's nothing to do with us with streetlights, because usually the town, I know we have a lighting district, in the town, I don't know if it's, I don't know what you have to, if you have to do a study or look into, and basically from the new Dollar General, there's a streetlight in front of the new Dollar General.
Yeah,
There's absolutely no streetlights all the way up Holman City to the town line.
They put one in that guy's driveway.
Oh, yeah, well, that
That
guy
new
works,
house.
he works for National Grid.
works for National
so he
Grid,
tried to
they
put
put
his
it
own-
Oh, Wallace.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Sean
Wallace.
But, so, I don't know, I don't have any preference if we did or didn't, if they,
Who pays for it?
then that's kinda, cause I told him, I said, I know there's some kind of lighting district, I'm not sure about how the
how
goes.
comes about?
I
How they
think
come
the
about.
folks in the area pay something.
Sure they
or-
work.
You know, so I don't know if that's,
Sure.
you know,
Tax
something,
on it.
yeah, okay.
You'd have to form a district for
Right,
Holman City Road,
yeah.
And it'd be for,
Oh,
and then
because
they
there's
would
no
have
lights
to
there.
pay for it, right?
And then they would pay for it.
it'd be
Just like
one.
Casco.
Okay, I
Wallace
will
Street,
reach
like,
out,
you pay by the
yeah, I know how, so, I'll reach out to this guy.
Alright.
It didn't sound like it was a homeowner, it was his dad. I mean, I know both the people live there, it isn't like they called and said, but the dad
What's
owns
the
it.
reason for it?
It's dark curve.
Because their driveway's steep and they don't wanna go over
There's a lot of, yeah. So, I mean, I could reach out to him and say, look, you know, this is kind of what.
You know which house it is, right?
It's
Where-
Bud's old
Where
house?
Bud Dillbeck
Yeah.
is, yeah,
They would have a light down in there.
at the bottom.
I don't like Carnival either like that too much, I'm just saying, I mean, well, hold on, or,
They'd have to-
Yeah.
yeah.
I
There's no
know.
way Carnival would
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, that's Carl how he works the streetlight.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
okay.
Not in it, huh?
yeah.
Well, I just would say something like that, I mean, we could look, I don't know if it's feasible. Excuse me, I know back in the day when Max Townsend and them were involved, I know we had to put one on Crooked Hill and Route 8, because it was one of them things, it seemed like there was a lot of accidents back in them days, there, an issue, and they put, I know they put a,
I
but that
get
was,
intersection.
yeah, that was
I
at an
don't-
intersection.
I don't know randomly this out
Yeah.
and someone's.
okay, I didn't know the system, how it worked or nothing, and it would be really one
Yeah.
light on the whole street up through there.
We're taxing, so. Okay, alright, what else?
Alright, so, we got Canyon Factory roads all paved, done. Greens Crossing Road tentatively is going to be Monday or Tuesday this coming week to finish that, so both them roads will be finished.
Great.
We got the new sweeper vac, that's here, everything, we just got finished getting the paperwork, so we did our training. 4 of the guys went and did the training on it, so that's all good. We wanna surplus some equipment.
Okay,
Mike said, we made out a list of the stuff, that we wanna surplus.
okay,
I don't know if you just want me to read it off or you
Yeah,
want
if
the
you
list.
just read it off,
You read it off.
and then give me a copy of that.
It's gonna be the 1993 Ford 3930 diesel tractor with a flail mower. It's gonna be a 1987 Ford 3910 diesel tractor with a 5-foot mounted flail mower. We have a 1972 2000 gas job tractor that we're gonna get rid of. We have the Land Pride 3-point hitch 6-foot rotary brush mower that we probably haven't used in 20 years. That's kinda just sitting there. We have a 2011 14-foot sander, slide-in sander, stainless steel sander that the truck that we had it in is gone. We don't even own the truck anymore, so. And it's being stainless steel, we think it might be worth something to put out on the
Sure.
bid. And our 2001 Elgin Pelican sweeper that we currently were using for sweeping, we wanna put that out too.
All right. A total of 6, is that 6?
It's,
Yeah, 6 is what you have to?
yeah,
Okay. Okay. All right. All right, so you're looking for a motion basically to send that up to Auction International?
yeah, or,
Declaring it surplus.
Yeah, so
we've been in contact here, Clinton Tractor contacted us not too long ago. Come in January, they're gonna have a trade-in for a tractor, John Deere tractor, one we could use with a 3-point hitch, and it's gonna have a mower assembly on it. So anyway, we wanna put that in the budget for next year for buying it, but they said that they would take, well, they would take all the Ford, New Holland, Land Pride stuff, any of that stuff, they would take in on trade toward this tractor. So basically what it was is, then you got them down, the tractor would be $57,000, and they're gonna give us $6,500. It would take it down to 42,000 basically by trading the equipment in, to Clinton Tractor to purchase this other mower, which would save us $14,700 by trading it in. I looked into our Sourcewell. I know we did it with the sweeper, so. Anyway, when it comes to that point, I just kind of, if we, instead of putting it out to auction to get $4,000 for the tractor, we can get $6,500 for it.
Okay. All right.
So, I don't know how.
Are you feeling good about those prices? But
Oh, yeah, it's,
tractors getting-
actually, we honestly didn't think that the Ford, the 1972
Yeah.
tractor would bring $500, and they're gonna give us $2,200 for that tractor.
Oh, okay.
6,500 for the 3910, and 6,000 they will give us for the 3930.
Okay.
And obviously one's an 87 and one's an 93.
Sure.
So I guess that's,
Okay.
just so, I mean, however we.
Okay, so basically, we do a motion to surplus this, right? That's what we're looking to do.
Yep, that'll be the first.
So what we do with it afterwards, I don't think is
Right.
right, either trading or,
Irrelevant.
Okay,
or auction
okay.
international, so I
Alright,
think,
so,
okay.
yep,
All right, so, okay, so you're looking for a motion to surplus these 6 pieces of equipment for the highway department?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be good. Let me see, I think you only got, oh, I do. The months back when we did the stuff for the, Mack truck, the cabin chassis for the snowplow.
Yeah.
And I brought up about the $3,500 tariff. I thought that they included the $3,500 tariff in the bill when I originally said it. Well, of course it wasn't. So we submitted the $174,000 for the cabin chassis. We own 32 something.
It's in the vouchers.
33 something, I forget what it was, I had it wrote down. 32, so 3,300 I guess is what we need to approve to, we have the money in the budget,
Yeah.
we just need to approve it to give them the 3,200 left for the.
Okay, so we need to, on that last resolution for that, we just need to increase it by
3,300.
$3,300.
The difference for the
Oh, yeah,
tariff.
the difference,
Oh,
I forget, it was something in change, 32. We have the money in the budget, I'm like, look, Mike said, he suggested waiting, obviously, so we could pass it, and then I'll just give them their difference, and they're good.
All right, should we say not to exceed? Is that what we should do, or we're not gonna exceed a certain
I
amount?
thought I had this.
Yeah, motion to amend the previous
Okay,
resolutions
okay.
to
I'll
include
just-
the additional
the
tariff.
additional tariff, yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah, that's a tough one, okay. Okay, all right, so I'm looking for a motion to basically change that, the original, resolution that we had on this by increasing it by no more than 3,300.
Perfect. It would be-
Make a motion on that, please. Can I get a second? All in favor?
I think we're good.
All right, that's it, wait. Yeah.
Yep, I think we're good.
All right, thank you, Wayne.
Yep, thank you.
Wayne, you patched Campbell, right?
We've patched it, but we got more. We've been, about 2.5 weeks with the, paving of Canyon Factory, and basically how that works is Bridgewater, they try to schedule 3 or 4 different towns within the one, and basically they send trucks and equipment to help us, we send trucks and equipment out. So it's really only been a few days for us to pave, but we've been helping the other towns that have helped us for basically 2 weeks. So, but we're in the process of getting back to finish that. That's gonna be one of our go-to roads to first thing next year to put a top on. So we're gonna get everything patched up. We got King Road, we gotta patch up. We got Upper Mohawk, we gotta patch up. And the thing is to a patch, the cold patch is about $113 a ton, which it personally garbage.
Yeah.
You can buy hot mix blacktop that we can put in the hot box that we
Right.
purchased a few years ago. And I think the most expensive that we purchased it for is $75 a ton. And it doesn't come out, and it doesn't squish out. I don't know if you folks, I'm sure you've been through the intersection down here
Yeah.
on Pinnacle and Oneida that's had that dip and mess in it for months. So I finally got a hold of the county, I'm like, I don't know if it's your part, our part, it's more in their intersection. I'm like, well, so look, we'll give you the Miller, and they let us borrow the Miller. Joe and Robbie hooked it up to the skid steer, so we milled that all out, and we went up and got hot mix and fixed that before school, because, I mean, obviously, it's 10,000 times better.
Yeah, it is.
But the county is supposed to go next year, that road is supposed to be right from it'll be probably right from where we fixed it.
Yeah.
They'll reprofile that whole road to, I don't know if they're really going to the tracks or if they're going all the way to Mohawk, but that's one of their
Okay.
roads next year. That's really why they didn't, I know
But
it's,
didn't work on it?
it's a mess, because I know people probably think they finally patched it, but we had to fix that. It was bad. So anyway, we've been kinda, yeah, we did a bunch on Butler Road before paving. A lot of them bad spots around Butler, where the tree line had pocked the road all up. We milled them. We had the miller, I think, what, a week, Joe? Or so. So we milled and filled basically a lot of bad spots on the roads. So that's what and they'll let us borrow it. Anytime they're not using it, we can borrow it, which is kinda nice.
That skid steer's turned out to be pretty handy.
Good. Thank you for your help on that, you, Robbie.
Yeah, it was great.
I think it works out pretty good.
It was great, really. They got the hang of it, him and Robbie, before you knew it, they're flying around, looked like.
We even got Marvin milling with it, so.
All right,
yeah,
very
so
good.
now,
But, so we definitely will be up there.
All right.
Probably, I mean, we're leaning toward, I don't know if you guys been on Canyon Factory at all, or see the cold pave mix that's been on there. So far, people are happy, everything's good.
Good.
All the shoulder material that we ground off the road, from Canyon Factory Road, we are gonna use that to put the new shoulder back up on all the highways, so we don't have to go in debt to buy material to do the road. We're gonna be able to basically do it ourselves. We'll haul it, we'll get the county machine, they'll come down and we'll put all the shoulders on. Greens Crossing Road when it's finished, and Canyon Factory.
Great,
That'll be done.
good stuff.
Save us some more.
All right. Good job, you.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Well, it's a lot, so thank you. And again, Joey, thanks to you and Robbie for helping out. Okay. Joe, water update, water and sewer.
yeah, you heard it.
Yeah, I heard it.
You heard it, we're here.
We're doing it.
I did have Murphy's in town for poor planning on the county's part to reroute some water main in 2 different spots on Holman City, which was successful, so,
Good.
with minimal issues to the public, so that was good. And probably they're gonna do 2 more next year, so
Okay.
we'll be talking about that, but
Is that detour almost on in Holman City?
They just moved the power lines today.
Okay.
That's what they've been waiting on. So now they can come in and dig and hopefully put that box culvert in.
So does that start now where it's the, I don't know, was it 60 days this is gonna be? So,
Yeah, that's what they said, but,
yeah.
but they had, National Grid told them that they had 7 weeks to come move that stuff.
Oh,
So it's just,
it's okay.
yeah. So who knows? Hopefully they're back tomorrow
Okay.
and start digging that thing, cause the box has been made for months.
Okay. Alright.
Get that road open.
Yeah.
I know everybody is adjusted to it, but when I can see the spring lots from right there, I hate driving all the way
Right
around.
back. Yeah, right up through.
And I get a call about every other day from Brian Pantola, tell me people are moving the signs and driving over
I
the
can't
dirt.
believe it.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know how
I
to
said,
get
Brian, I'm
through.
not a cop, I can't do anything about it.
Imagine doing that.
Yeah,
You can't believe the traffic that with them signs up, come down through
Still
there,
don't.
that go right, get right through that and have to turn around. I can't believe it. There's signs all the way down the
Sure
road.
there
They
is.
fly right past it. About 3 minutes, all of a sudden you see the car come back up the road.
Yeah,
Just a
detour.
big
Yeah.
white sign that says road closed.
Yeah.
Hello?
so Saturday
Yeah.
night, I got an alarm call from the White Falls and, finally, I think it was 2007, we turned that on, so that meter in there only lasted that long, which is an outrage.
Yeah. From
But,
2007.
yeah, but,
Yeah, what the heck?
I'll tell you, it's a good thing, cause it's always made noise, that turbine meter.
Yeah.
So I was always nervous, so I bought one just in case, and everybody's like, it'll never go bad. Well, it did, and thank God I had that because it wouldn't let my pumps turn on. So we changed it that night, and we're able to, actually, I talked to Carl Hughes, and was able to get him to help me change some parameters and cut some wires in the box so we could turn the water back on.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So thank God he answered the phone on Saturday.
Carl always answers.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but, yeah, that worked out good that we actually had the parts
Okay,
for once.
great job on that too.
So, but I don't know what we would've done, cause that's the main source, we probably would've had to open some valves and bypass everything and just let the tank overflow.
We get
Yeah. So, but we got it, so I'm just waiting on a part because the new meter doesn't communicate with the old ACPAC, so they
Okay.
gotta sell me a transmitter,
Okay,
whatever.
great.
But yeah, that's the bulk of it for right now, and then the rest of it is right next to Jack's.
Okay, all right. All right, any questions for Joe? Joe, thanks. Yeah, thanks as well. Gina, codes of zoning.
The 18-month report for MS4 is filed with DEC, so that's done. Yay, and, October 15th, I'm doing a training because none of our planning board made their 4-hour training. So I told them I'll do one here, so those, and I got 2 ZBA members coming, so
Okay.
I offered to do a training online here for them on October 15th from 5 to 9.
Thank
So
you.
they can get their annual training in. I started my annual fire inspections, I did 3 today. I got 9 more scheduled for this month, so 12 for this month so far scheduled. So those are started. And I did 6 building permits, 2 complaints, and one of them was Tarpon Tower building permit. So hopefully, and the highway, issued the driveway permit for it, so we got the bond. So whenever they get started.
Okay, all right. I think that's-
And I think that's it, unless you
Okay.
got a question.
Any questions for Gina? Thank you, Gina. Park, Gary.
I finally did some numbers for the summer, we were definitely up
Alright.
on swim, by a lot. Swim registration for, lessons is right around average, a lot of new kids coming in, and older kids aging out.
Yeah.
Parks been well used, minimal issues. Just wrapped up the purchases for the Ed Wattis grant, the other day. So once all that gets in, I can file, I'll give them all the paperwork and pictures and hopefully that'll be done.
Okay, that's for the playground? Just to refresh.
No,
that's,
well, that's for, the Wattis Foundation grant was for like,
Oh,
the canoes,
Yes.
the life vests, the
Yeah.
fishing poles,
Just
like
to refresh
that
our-
stuff. Which is a little late, but it'll be ready to go next year.
yeah.
Dix was wonderful for actually delivering the canoe.
Alright.
A few dates we have come up for October. Mike, we don't have any other pavilion rentals for September, do we? I didn't see any emails.
Nothing yet. I got one person that was on the fence, but
Okay. Which way is the 5K? They reached out, that'll be the 5th of October, that should be all set. I know I reached out to Sports Boosters, cause it's usually bonfire season in October. They're looking for October 9th, nothing's been set in stone yet, so let me know, and they usually have to have the, insurance stuff.
I don't think we did that last year, did
The insurance?
we? No, the bonfires.
We did, yeah, we did the bonfire,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very well managed, a lot better than it used to be in the past. There's,
Alright,
it's for, they're very good about chaperoning, having kids only,
okay.
from the school, they block off the entrance over there, and they just have it, always have the park entrance.
Alright.
And they'll block off the traffic, so, last year was no issues.
Okay, good.
Cross country finally got their dates, October 15th is their regular meet, there's only about 3 teams, which shouldn't be an issue. We're kind of getting later in October, so we're not sure when the bathrooms are gonna be, we're gonna close down the bathrooms. I did talk to Doug Jones because they have their Center State Conference meet as we're hosting this year for Sequoia. So I said, thanks for letting me know. But I told him that he's gonna have to have porta potties. There's no way that those bathrooms can handle
No.
those runners. And runners, the lines you could have 45 porta potties and there still would be every few weeks. I don't know what it is. I know what it is with the runners, but they all have to go before they race. This is like one of those courses. Because even if we open those bathrooms and the bathhouse bathroom, we still wouldn't have enough. So to which I said he needed to coordinate with me to get porta potties down there. He said, yeah, I'll think about that. That's a few weeks out. So we gotta get on that sooner than later. But and we've always worked with, Don and I have always worked with maintenance to get the trails if there's any big issues.
Okay.
Shared services through the schools for the park end of it seems to be going well this year. Anytime we needed something, they were there on that end for the baseball field and things like that.
Oh, good, alright.
So I think that's all I have for the park updates. It's just winding down. Pop Warner's there.
Are they? Okay.
And then, so it's winding down.
Alright.
The golf cart is not there yet. Okay.
That's trading that in, right?
We're gonna trade in the old one, and then the new one, or the new to us one, they, we're putting a new seat on it, cause that one was ripped. The one was ripped, so I think they're waiting for that part to come in. Once that happens, we'll deliver it, take the old one, and then give us money for what they get for that one.
Okay, great. Alright.
Oh, and the playground equipment. I reached out to, Joe from Northeast Rec
Yeah.
Equipment. He's gotta get a date. I think the stuff was a little back order, and they're stuck in customs, so.
Yeah.
We got it in before the tariffs, but it's stuck in customs
Yeah.
somewhere, so we're still waiting on that.
Okay.
So then, once I know that date, it'll be for you guys to get in there, dig out, whatever.
Yep,
and,
you say the word,
Yeah, so,
lay it out, and do it again.
yeah.
Alright. That's good. Alright.
So, yeah.
So the game plan, that's happening in the fall, you feel at least?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be, which is fine, cause I wouldn't want it this summer, cause it would've been
Yeah,
crazy with all
yeah.
the kids over there.
Good point.
Yeah.
Timing's good, it sounds like.
And if it's in the middle of cross-country meet.
Yeah. What it is.
Yeah,
find
that's why I
out.
was like, I need to know these things, but yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, that's all I have.
Any questions for Gary?
Yeah, I was down at the town park last night, my gracious, there's a lot of people down there tonight.
Oh, God, there is, yeah.
Oh,
Right? I
Yeah,
mean,
there's a lot of
pickleball,
walkers.
Did you?
Dale Walker.
We practice Tuesdays to Thursdays.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around.
Pickleball, there was
Yeah,
5 out
pickleball.
of 6
Full.
courts.
Yeah, pickleball.
Full.
Yeah.
Every night you go down there, it's full.
I know.
And we practice 3 nights a week, probably, it's full. There's
I was hoping those screens would reduce the tink noise in my
Oh, yeah.
office. I could read.
Are they liking that?
Yeah, there's a lot of screens,
It's crazy.
Everyone's
how
happy with the
many
dreams?
people-
got Gordon out there like once a week blowing them off just in case.
Oh, great.
Winter storm, if there's any debris on there,
Oh, good, it's going
but
well,
not
so.
too bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's fun.
It's nice
I
to
like
see.
it.
Well, I know, I see them down there.
Hey, I figured, if Mr. Ray can do it.
But I'm just saying, they're fun.
You're down there, John?
Yeah, he's down there playing pickleball.
Why, you're surprised?
I just wonder what he has to say.
I'm not doing it.
I just wonder what he has has time for it.
I twisted.
Well, he's not
ankle,
coaching,
didn't
right?
Yep, not coaching.
You're freed up.
Yep, got a little extra.
You been down there and done it?
No.
Me either.
Me neither, I've got the pickleball.
You probably put it back out,
dogs
Jason.
down there, but
I haven't made it down there to play.
You probably.
There's a
put it
lot of
back
people,
Yeah.
a lot of
There's a
people.
lot of people that
out.
die.
Swinging that.
From what I hear from people.
Well, I don't doubt that.
It's a heck of a situation.
Probably good.
Yeah, people are,
It's one of the best in the area.
Yeah. No, that was a good move.
and you wanna know what? It brings in a good clientele, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
and
for
the
the-
families.
Good for the,
Yeah.
good for
Yeah.
the park.
There's a lot of families down there.
Right.
That's great.
A lot of families.
That's great.
Yep, it was a
Love to hear
good
that.
call.
there was some talk about having a tournament, pickleball tournament. What,
I never
Really?
had a chance to do it.
oh, I know somebody had mentioned, I was like,
Well,
sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't. I was actually, maybe Terry brought it up, I knew somebody talked
It's in the
about it.
minutes, I think.
It's in.
It's in the minutes that you were gonna
I'm
handle that.
sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on tape.
Yeah, it's on tape.
I'm
Alright.
sorry.
This is, since we got numbers, I usually either lose one reading or the other, but we're just under 500,000 gallons of water the park used this year.
Really?
The swims grant, we should, yeah, put that in there. How many did that?
We're gonna try to go for a grant here for pools and then.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. I think we might even have to have a company look into this one.
Yeah, the state grants are just,
Dansby
they're
grants
too,
are terrible.
Disney grants are they're above my pay grade.
Well, and
And they're just-
they never follow through.
No.
Dansby grants don't ever follow through. so.
No, usually if you have these companies that do them for you, the grant writing companies, they're better off getting their grants.
Yeah, I never have any luck with Dansby grants. Okay, that's all. Gary, anything else? Good?
I'm good.
Thank you, Gary. Tony, anything?
Nothing for open session.
Did you wanna go in executive?
One item here.
Okay, alright. Other than that, we're gonna go to executive session for legal reasons, is that fair to say?
Pending,
Pending litigation.
litigation still.
Okay, pending litigations at 5:56 PM. Second? Okay, motion to come out of the executive session at 6:14 PM. Second?
Second.
All in favor? And just for the record, no decisions were made during executive session. Alright, let's pay some bills. Let's see, motion to pay the vouchers.
Make that motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Once that's completed, we're gonna motion to, close up the meeting at, 6:14. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Alright, thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.